Yeah, I'm joined by Paper Thin.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint.
As per usual, and you know what? At this point, it's not even disappointment because I'm so used to it. It's just a continuous mental beatdown that I have to suffer every single time the lights come on and we get on camera.
That's true.
But this is going to be a big day. Yeah. Paper X going up against Barrel, very exciting. Both teams very fiery in their play style. Foxy9 feeling pretty confident, but for you, I think maybe the most that you're ever going to be cheering for Paper X because this could secure DFM a little spot in the playoffs.
I mean, watching from home in Toronto last year, I was cheering for Paper X pretty hard, not going to lie. But I think this is going to be really interesting. I mean, you know, obviously for Barrel, it's a tough road because you're going up against a team that has probably the most experience of any team ever in Valorant history in terms of big matches, big stages, big moments. So good luck. You're a young team. You never know. Sometimes that kind of lack of awareness of the importance of the moment can bring you through. And Barrel has certainly played beyond their years so far here in Stage 2.
Very much have. Well, first time that we get to see these two squads do battle. And we can only hope that this is going to be, you know, prove to be as exciting as it feels, that we can avoid a Santiago situation and actually get a banger between these teams.
That I do hope for. That is, yeah. I don't want to relive Santiago again. I mean, it was kind of fun in a way, but the 3-0 was less than desirable. But I don't think, well, I don't know. We'll see here today. I'm just more worried for Varel than I am anything else. But you never know. Paper X is known to kind of make some oopsies themselves, so we'll just have to see.
Quick little pivot back across towards B. 4 players from Varel, an exploration into mid. Nothing spotted as Saturate at the ready here. In case that alley push does come through, but Lion's Share going to be spilling out from heaven. Shots now starting to fly. Pain Shell going to be lobbed in towards back pillar. Paranoia going to be connecting, and Forsaken is able to find two as Foxy9 and Zexy both going to be taken down. Cinder now saturated into the corner since that Paranoia, but on the swing, still going to be able to just find the one kill. Paper X will take the opening pistol.
Yeah, this is kind of a problem when you get Paper X space like that. You know that they're going to try to push towards spawn. That's just the Paper X way, and so the way to try to get around that here for Varel is to try to just flood the site. The problem is because Forsaken is one of the players who's pushed in towards spawn, he's able to rip a Paranoia that catches a bunch of players in alley, and they're just able to combine fire there. They have Jing playing anti-flash in the corner, and he's able to quickly trade the one that Cinder gets, and you already are facing a deficit here. Ooh, that almost came through.
Nearly there. Still just going to be lobbing in that saturate. Hipfire going to be able to find the 2 kills as Zexy and Cinder will both fall. Now, quick little entry in, an MTB site once more. And it's just Zuna, Foxy, LP to try to see if they can get some damage through. Realistically, looking at about 3 kills if you want to put any kind of dent into the economy.
And it's already going to be tough.
There.
Just run at him something.
Last player standing.
Oh. Zuna maybe with a chance. Oh, there's a spot out in the spray down. Armory buy for Envy. Forsaken dead. Ultimately, though, all the key weapons going to be carried over.
Okay. So far, so good for Paper Rex. Able to do some pretty good damage. Did get the orb anyway, so you got that going for you. Did get the 1 kill, but that was a recoverable gun, I assume. And, yeah, all's well that ends well for Paper Rex.
I think they just left the Marshall behind, yeah. It was the one thing. So, not full min-maxy, but it's, for the most part, still pretty damn good. 2 Bulldogs, Guardian, Spectre, as well as that Phantom going into the bonus for Paper Rex.
Yeah, it should be pretty fearsome. Double drones out here early. Boombot and a Prowler to really clear a lot of mid-space, but surprisingly, Paper Rex not scaling up off the back of that. They're a team that really does like to try to create pressure there, try to take some aim duels with you, but this one, at least so far, not going to be any contact plays there, but there was confirmation from Foxy9 that nobody had pushed forward, so they're going to go back into more of a default, but they're leaning A, kind of maybe anticipating that after 2 B hits in a row, Paper Rex is thinking A. They are correct.
I'll find you.
In the long run. Now, Paper Rex is going to try and sell a bit of a fake.
Oh, quick little refract back there from something. A little bit of a pivot's going to be coming through as Foxy starts working his way across. Something just trying to make as much noise as he possibly can. Meanwhile, slow creep up here at A main will continue.
Curious if they wait. I think they waited out the haunt here.
Zuna,
So
a lot of timing on the Forsaken. Looking for a little bit more there. Jing able to tuck around the corner, but now they know. Spotting out that spike. So players in transit. Barrel getting everybody rotated over, and it's 30 seconds remaining. So they're going to have to go for this push. So he's going to be connecting, but Zuna! Oh, connecting in a bigger way. 4 kills for him. Something now to try to clutch it out. 18 seconds left to go. A 1v3. Swap of the guns. The spike still not in hand. And it looks like at this point, something Wiley's just going to have to try to play for some damage. Maybe just for the save. This round absolutely getting away from Paper Rex as Zuna shows up in a massive way.
he got hit by the C's too, and he just stood his ground. Absolutely crazy stuff there. And the Vero boys are very fired up down on stage. Something will continue to avoid the death column. But Zuna gets it started early. I mean, gets seized and they're ready, and he's just more ready. Just holds that corner perfectly.
A big round here for Vero.
Sage's walls are
Let's see though, can they tie things up, make this 2-2? About to find out. We'll go ahead and have a listen in with the Koreans here on the side of Vero and see what they have to say as we look to tie things up.
바로 파울 라이브 램프. 야 오면 집 탔다 어디로? 야 에이맨 하나 있다 여기. 야 이거. 야 에이맨 하나 벌렸어. 오퍼 조심해. 나 보여. 나이 갈게.
삐메 안 보여.
램프 몰라 형 우리. 형 앞에 가서 들어가 없어. 걸어 빼자. 야 스모크. 레진. 레콘 까놨어.
야 바닥을 맞출게.
잡았고. 궁 써놓게 궁. 아니 먼저 채울래 패드야 나 배팅할게. 기다. 나무 째 들어가. 그럼
나이스.
언더 나가고 쌤 이겨. 천천히. 언더 있어. 나가고 째 얘들아. 이거 끝나면 내가 총싸움 하자. 이거 오른쪽 독 갈게. 확인. 빠스 미리.
얘들아 안 보인 거 있어?
몰라 모르겠어.
I mean, overall, I think keeping things very calm despite all the chaos. A good sign here for Vero going up against Paper X.
They handled it really nicely. Again, it's Zuna. He's been a rock on the A so far. Had the Nightfall already because of that big round. And they are looking pretty comfy. 30 seconds left,
30
and still
seconds left.
Forsaken and Envy haven't given up just yet. They're taking a peek, looking to see if they can catch somebody out of place.
I'm trying to get some kind of freebie, but ultimately this is going to have to be a save. Envy's still in a little bit of a riskier position up ramp, but no one's really peeking for him. So some respect going to be shown here by Vero, but another big round win, and to get this across the line in flawless fashion is going to be a massive boon for the economy.
Yeah, I think here as Paper Rex, you need to, if you're going to go for these A hits, I think you got to create a little bit more pressure up at A heaven. Just trying to flood your way through the bottom isn't really working. That's something that Beryl seems to have pretty well on lockdown. So maybe a different approach. I mean, Zuna, beautiful timing on that haunt, and then the nightfall.
And I mean, Jing failing to clear out that haunt. Had to do a little bit of a double take, thought he had got it on the first shot, and ends up getting the reveal on to 2. Okay. It looks like we're already at acceptance.
What's the stage after that?
I don't remember.
I don't either.
Quite a bit of damage. Connecting there as the wall immediately goes up. Dive forward, though, something. I mean, deep on the entry, he's able to find LP. It's the res out of the equation.
Cool.
Sure, London has its famous landmarks, but the real icons...
I got a simple question for you. Here's the question. Do you believe that one day you're not going to live in a world that was given to you? That's right, but you are going to actually live in the world that you dream of. You got to make every single second count. You got to go in the future and see it, baby, and you got to come back in the present. And you got to take that big goal, that big dream, that big reality. That's what I said. You got to take that big reality, and we got to take small steps and make it manageable to making your dreams become a reality. Think big. Dream big, but start small. That's right, start small. Remember what I told you, start where you are with what you have, because what you have is plenty.
That the biggest enemy you have to deal with is yourself. There's an old African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm.
You don't have to personally be perfect. Are you hearing me? There are those of you right now, you should have cut a CD. You should have wrote a book. You should have got in school and got that degree. You should have started your own business. There's so many things you should have done. You should have done, but you didn't do it because you're scared. You believe that you said scared of what? I ain't scared. You are scared. You are scared. You're scared of failure. You're scared to make a mistake. You're scared that you're not perfect. And I'm telling you today, you ain't got to be perfect. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You don't have to be perfect to get what you want, to do what you want, to have what you want, to be what you want. You don't have to be perfect. It's a lie.
There will never be a point in your life where it's the right time to do a great thing. If you're waiting for that perfect moment, that perfect timing, it's not going to happen. You know what you have to do? You have to create the perfect time and the perfect opportunity and the perfect situation.
Is that a lot of people become comfortable. They stop growing. They stop wanting anything. They become satisfied. People getting ready to go to jobs that they don't like, jobs that are making them sick. You see, when you're not pursuing your goal, you are literally committing spiritual suicide. When you have some goal out here that you're stretching for and reaching for that takes you out of your comfort zone, you'll find out some talents and abilities you have that you didn't know you have. When the messenger of misery visits you, what are you going to do? What will keep you in the game?
There are things that you think you'll never need to know, that you may only need to know one time in your life, but that could save your life because you had that knowledge.
Unless you attempt to do something beyond that which you've already mastered, you will never grow. What is it that you looked at some point in time and you decided that you couldn't do it, that you talk yourself out of it?
You're waiting on your next door neighbor to make it happen for you, it may not happen. If you're waiting on your mother or your father, they may be so ancient in their thinking that they don't understand this opportunity that you have. And if you're waiting on them, it may never get done. You don't beg average people to be phenomenal. You don't beg good people to be phenomenal. You just are phenomenal and you will attract phenomenal.
What reason can you remember that you can call on, that you can reach on, that can make you get back up? Find that reason.
If you're not where you are, if you're not where you want to be, if you don't have what you want to have, if you're not where you think you should be at this particular place, it has nothing to do with the system, but it has everything to do with the fact that you're not making the sacrifice. I want you to make that dream become a reality, because if you don't, you will be working for somebody else to make their dreams become a reality.
Question is, what are you going to do with your time? What drives you? Greatness is a lot of small things done well. Day after day, workout after workout, obedience after obedience, day after day.
Jensen entering with Cloud9, looking for redemption. Wild Turtle rejoining some former teammates of his from 5 years ago.
TSM are returning with Doublelift onto the roster.
Dardoch, his career so far has been about this is a star on the rise. This should be the most competitive NALCS split to date.
When things don't work out for you, when things happen that you could not anticipate, what are the reasons that you can think of that can keep you strong?
You will never ever be successful until you turn your pain into greatness, until you allow your pain to push you from where you are to push you to where you need to be. Stop running from your pain and embrace your pain. Your pain is going to be a part of your prize, a part of your product. I challenge you to push yourself.
See, it's easy to be on the bottom. It doesn't take any effort to be a loser. It doesn't take any motivation, any drive in order to stay down there on a low level. But it calls on everything in you. You have to harness your will to say, I'm going to challenge myself.
I mean that what you did last week don't count. Today is the only important day. There are 86,400 seconds in a day, and how you use those are critical. You got 86,400 today, and what you do today is going to cement who you are. Nobody's going to talk about what you did last week. You have this opportunity of a lifetime. It means absolutely nothing if you don't take advantage of it in the lifetime of this opportunity.
I got a saying that when life knocks you down, try and land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, see, it's time now. If you want to make this your decade, you've got to start saying yes to your life. You've got to start saying yes to your dreams, yes to your unfolding future, yes to your potential, as opposed to saying no.
When you die, die on E. Leave no dream left behind, guys. Leave no opportunity left behind. When you leave this earth, accomplish every single thing you can accomplish. Listen to me, you're gonna be here one day, but you'll never get here if you give up, if you give in, if you quit. And finally, guys, you gotta wanna succeed as bad as you wanna breathe.
If you've been diagnosed with osteoporosis,
Wait, I was like, wait, I have a question. Wait, so when to just like, can you put your eyes? That's it. Cool. It's hungry. It's fucking